Hey guys, so I wanted to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. It's a big milestone for a little channel like mine, and it means a lot to me. It really does. When I first started YouTube, there wasn't a lot of g.i. Joe channels, 1/6 scale g.i. Joe channels, and I found it really disappointing because I wanted to be able to look up stuff on YouTube and find some g.i. Joe content to watch, and there sure wasn't much. And if your channel was around like before 2019, you're a g.i. Joe channel, and somehow I missed it, blame it on YouTube. YouTube has this habit of not promoting channels that don't get a lot of views. So if you had a channel before then and I missed it, sorry, blame YouTube. It wasn't me. I want to thank the AOA, the Access of Awesome, for being very supportive of our channels. That's the greatest part of having a group like Access of Awesome, is where we could promote each other's channels and raise each other up. Because, you know, to me, it's not a competition on who has the best YouTube channel, or sorry, I thought I saw some wood. Who has the best YouTube channel, or who's better than the other guy. It's not about that. We're all different channels. We're not carbon copies of each other. So that's the greatest part about our group, is that we're different from each other. We have something different to offer everybody. Jeff Skunkworks is a whole lot different than my channel. My channel is different than Paul Knapp's. And that's the greatest thing about us. Also, what do I call you guys? Call you fans, explorers, adventurers? What should our community be named? What should the community name be? Started another project. I'll show you preview pictures of it right here and right here. And I can't wait to finish this one. I'm pretty excited about it. On to the Q&A.
Break Enter 31 asks, what's your favorite build?
Any one of my tree villages or outdoor scenes, I really like doing those. They're actually some of my favorite projects. Anything I could do outdoors, or anything I could create for outdoor space.
How long have you been collecting?
I started collecting 12-inch G.I. Joes when I was a kid. My brother and I got a couple at a yard sale. I had a painted head. I think he was an action soldier. And my brother's, if I recall right, was a land adventurer with the flocked head. And we also had a mobile. We had this mobile command center thing, which we thought was pretty cool. I wanted to continue to collect these figures, but I couldn't find them because they were hard to find in the stores at the time. So of course I collected the 1/18 scale G.I. Joes through my entire teenage years. I had quite a few. I found my first classic collection G.I. Joe in the early 2000s, and I was hooked. He was an actual action sailor. One of these here.
What project was the most difficult for you?
The ones you don't see. I started on a helicopter backpack, and it didn't work out well. Sometimes the projects I don't finish are the ones that give me trouble, and I have a hard time staying focused and filming them. It's my ADHD, of course.
If you could turn one of your custom creations into a commercially produced item, what would it be?
I would love to be able to 3D print accessories. I have so many ideas I like to do and be able to print for myself and actually offer them for other people. I have my own ideas for creations, and I'd love to be able to produce those. Also, my leather hats, I'd love to be able to mass produce those or produce them in a way I could sell them.
Are there any projects you've been hesitant to tackle?
Not anymore. Now that we have our own place, I'll be able to make bigger projects. My hesitation at first was, of course, size and the ability to store it safely. But now that we have our own place, I'm beyond that.
Is there anything you'd like to do that you think is beyond your abilities?
Welding is one of them, and forging. I'd love to learn to do both. I'd love to be able to forge my own mini swords and knives. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Elite Action Joe Studio asks, do you have any toys from your childhood?
Not here in California. Most of my childhood toys are still in Oregon. When we moved from Oregon, we weren't able to bring our stuff here. I got some pictures. Here's some of the stuff that I have from my childhood, my small Joes.
Do you have a favorite figure?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do, and it's Darren. Big surprise there, right? He was my first classic action figure, so it's one one of my favorites.
Do you have a lot of 1/6 scale vehicles?
Not currently here in California. Unfortunately, I left them all in Oregon. Here's a quick picture of some of the vehicles I have. My Tonka Bronco. There's a Power Team helicopter, 21st Century Toys helicopter, 21st Century Toys a Jeep, and here's the other ones I can't remember at the time.
Do you have a favorite female figure?
Yes, that is Samantha. She's my favorite female figure, of course.
Tar Productions asks, if you have any, how do you deal with creative blocks not related to work or home duties?
That's my exact. I have the exact opposite problem. I don't have any creative blocks. Unfortunately, I have too many creative ideas and not enough. Hang on a second. Too many creative ideas and not enough time to work on them. Being ADHD, I have a hard time completing projects. So I'll start projects and then, unfortunately, I won't be able to complete them because I start too many and then get bored with them and like that. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for all the questions, and I hope I have answered them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps my channel out and continue to grow. Share this video with a friend if you think they'd like it. Just don't forget to click, inspire, and create. I'll see you in the next video.